Well, I was part of a group. It's sort of on extended hiatus, I guess. I wouldn't say that it's ever been broken up, but we had a group in this area about, let's see, 7 years ago or so now, and it was called Those Guys. And we would do, well, for a while it was weekly, but at least monthly shows down at the Embassy Theater, Arts Council, places like that. And we would write up our own sketches, original sketches, and we would put them on for hopefully an appreciative audience. We generally got good feedback. There were occasional times where you say, well, I probably shouldn't have put that on stage, but that's showbiz. So it's always been kind of an interest of mine. I haven't had as much time to devote to writing ever since I've been doing acting out, but I love doing sketch comedy. Improv scares me more. I'm not as much of an improv guy, although there are parts of it that I do enjoy. It's kind of fun to fly without a net. But it was nice this past fall to see young people doing it and going through the same sort of panic moments that you always go through in that kind of situation, at least with improv. Yeah, I would love to get back to doing it, and I would love for acting out to be kind of known for that sort of thing, whether it's with young people or the old folks, or older at least than our general age group of kindergarten to college.
Well, I think we've proven that we have enough support for young people doing this, and
yeah.
I think that's going to expand in subsequent workshops. Do you think we have enough old people support? Do you think we could really do some kind of improv sketch kind of work with an adult group?
I think as long as people are willing to, I hesitate to use the term pull their weight, but if it's a group that is open to collaboration, open to just realizing that this is a fun time, it doesn't have to be super serious, because that's when it worked best for those guys, is when we just sort of just threw an idea at the wall and we said, all right, that's the one that's stuck. Let's see where it goes and see if people enjoy it. If it makes us laugh, maybe it'll make other people laugh too. Most of the time it did. So we always approached it sort of like, we know we're not Saturday Night Live, but darn it, we're going to have a good time. So if we can get a laugh out of it, other people will get a laugh out of it. And I think there's a lot of people around here that have that sort of comedic timing and skill among the older set. I would love to see it happen. I would love to just have some sort of a group, if not necessarily like a Whose Line Is It Anyway style, just something where you could have a regular event where, like we used to do down at the Embassy, that it was, you just had a group, occasionally they'd have a cocktail or two. It doesn't necessarily have to be that, but that for some folks that helped them find things funnier. It was just so much fun, and I would love to get back to it. I really would, and for acting out to be the avenue to do that, yeah, I'm 100% behind that. I would love to see people do it with us.
Awesome. Well, and how do you, integrating that a little bit into camera, into filming stuff, do you see this kind of thing making that kind of transition? Do you think this, what ways can turning on a camera and filming things support that?
It's, I would say that in this day and age where you have YouTube and you have people wanting to make viral videos and everybody wants to be kind of the next Facebook sensation, I think people are definitely up for getting on camera. Now, it's always about not just doing it on your phone. You have to look somewhat put together doing it, which is not something that has been acting out's focus. So again, when you have people who have the right equipment, right skill in the technological areas, that just adds a whole other dimension. And who knows, maybe it brings a little bit of notoriety to not just anything that we would be doing under our name or affiliated with in some way, but that this area, like people say, oh, there's nothing to do in Western Maryland, or this area. There's plenty to do. You just got to be willing to come out and support it. And yeah, I think putting it on some sort of a platform like YouTube, yeah, I mean it can only be a good thing.